The irregularities pertaining to a transaction made with regard to the refurbishment of the official residence of the Sri Lankan permanent representative in Geneva in 2009 was brought to light by Wasantha Samarasinghe and former Sri Lankan permanent representative in Geneva, Tamara Kununayakam, quoting an audit report. The audit report states that the contract was awarded by a company owned by P.T. Thurairaja, who is, according to the report, affiliated to the LTTE. However, issuing a statement, Professor G.L Peiris, the Minister of External Affairs, noted that Thurairaja was not connected to LTTE activities. The Minister states in his communique that this is evident by the communication between U. Jauha, the head of Chancery of the Sri Lankan Mission in Geneva at the time, and Pierre Yves Huguenin, attached to the Swiss Federal Intelligence Service. However, the need for an extensive investigation into the audit report compiled by 4 senior officers is stressed and highlighted. Under this backdrop, Professor G.L Peiris made a statement in Parliament recently.
Then මං සභාගත කරනවා. තමුන්නාන්සේගේ අවසරයට යටත්ව
I'm tabling this document in Parliament. This is the document. This document has been issued by the Federal Office of Justice. This is the Switzerland police. What are the allegations levelled? They say that he was arrested by the Swiss police and that he is connected to the LTTE. This document has been issued by the Federal Police of Justice, which is the Justice of Office of Switzerland. It is stated that Thangaraja Thurairaja is not registered in the criminal record. This is an official document from the Swiss government. It is also mentioned here that a verification, validation, that is to verify the truth of the matter, can be obtained by visiting a website. The web address has been mentioned and the ministry officials visited the website.
The person mentioned in this extract was not entered in the criminal records as at the date of 20th October 2014. ඒ දිනේ වෙනකොට මේ පුද්ගලයාට විරුද්ධව කිසිම criminal record එකක් නැහැ.
ඔබට මතකයි මේට කලින් G.L Peiris කරු මහාචාර්යතුමාම කරුණු කිව්වා Thurairaja.
You may recollect that Professor Peiris said that Thurairaja was not connected to the LTTE and that information on his affiliations were obtained through emails exchanged between Jauhar and the Federal Police. The professor said that Thurairaja was deemed clean. If there was an email, make it public. Table this email in Parliament. What has the minister tabled? This is a document that was downloaded from the web. When you search whether or not this individual is connected to any criminal records, a document pops up with the name and birth date of the individual concerned. When was this document published? It was published on the 20th of October 2014. Does that mean that Thurairaja has formulated this document and published it? This is the question we have. We don't have an issue with his criminal record. Professor Peiris, the LTTE is not banned in Switzerland. Please stop your attempts to sweep this issue under the carpet.
මේ කුමන්ත්‍රණය දැන් එළි වෙනකොට ඒක වහගන්න ගන්න මේ බාල උත්සාහයන් වහම නවත්තන්න.
This means all 4 of them had committed a crime. The crime they have committed is the grave allegation they have made against the diplomatic service. We need an investigation on this audit report. Why was the report compiled? What was the mandate of the 4 persons who compiled the audit report? We request Professor Peiris not to act like a child. Do not dance to the tune of others. Where is the communication sent by the Swiss police on Shelva Zug, owned by Thurairaja? Make that letter public. Where is the letter sent by the Geneva mission to the Swiss police? Table it in Parliament. If Professor Peiris is attempting to sweep this issue under the carpet, we will take this up with the Swiss officials directly. Table this in Parliament and obtain statements from the 4 officers who conducted the audit.
මේ වාර්තාව හදපු නිලධාරීන්ගෙන් ප්‍රකාශ ගන්න දැන්.
The foreign minister refers to the allegations and the monitoring MP, he refers to allegations that I have made, and Mr. Thurairaja from Shelvatsug says that it is my report, that I am responsible and that it is my interpretation. Now all this amounts to saying this is a report that has been done by an individual, or it's an allegation of an individual, and motivations being either personal motivations or political. But what they don't say is that it is in a report, and the report was done by the Ministry of Finance, a very important ministry. The information comes not from me. It is done by an audit conducted by a senior delegation from a very important ministry in the country, the Ministry of Finance. The result of the audit conducted by the team found that there were very serious irregularities, and irregularities with regard to all procurement activities, or many procurement activities, including the renovation of the residence. So by making it out to be a personal allegation, they are trying to create a smoke screen and to divert attention of the citizens away from the real issue. There is an audit report. Now they have to answer the question, does it exist or does it not exist? If it exists, then something has to be done about it, or they have to respond why, if nothing has been done, why nothing has been done. Now, the foreign ministry, the foreign minister himself in his statement, and the monitoring MP, they pretend that the audit report doesn't exist. They have absolutely no clue. Thurai Raja, Mr. Thurai Raja, he recognizes that it exists, but he invalidates it by saying it is my personal interpretation. So it amounts to the same thing. They're in fact saying the same thing. Both the foreign ministry and Mr. Thurai Raja are saying the same thing. Why? So is it because there's somebody they need to protect? Whom are they trying to protect? Why? And I think there are a number of questions that, that they must respond to.
This is a document tabled by Professor Peiris in Parliament recently. This very document was sent to us by PT Thurai Raja. We directed this document to the Swiss Embassy in Colombo for verification. There has been no response from the embassy on the matter. Responding to a query made by Newsfirst, Jeanette Baumer, spokesperson for the Office of the Attorney General of Switzerland, noted that the investigation into 10 persons for alleged money laundering, extortion and participation in a criminal organization is still ongoing. Baumer noted that no further news on this case would be communicated until the indictment in the 2011 case is released, and added that the Swiss authorities do not disclose the names of those directly involved nor comment on the substance of such contracts.
හැමදාම රැට විනාඩි 5යි විනාඩි 8යි විනාඩි 10යි මේක දිගින් දිගටම කිය යනවා.
They allocate 5 minutes, sometimes 8 and even 10 minutes and stress on this matter and how grave it is. However, we are fortunate that we can prove this wrong. There was no evidence before against whom allegations were leveled. According to the Goebbels theory, they are trying to ingest this into the mindset of the general public and create an opinion. However, this is a baseless allegation.
සත්‍යයෙන් තොර චෝදනාව.